This week's topic is, oh, well, look here. Ben Clifton commented again, said John Covey Cole is the best Royal Ramble champion of all time. He needs to get the belt back.
Now you're just
Wait a
a
minute.
sucker.
He changed profile pictures.
Well,
This ain't the same Ben Cliff because he's already changed profile pictures within 2 minutes.
that's the same guy.
Ben Cliff's been hacked.
I didn't say. John Covey Cole's playing Ben Cliff and sitting there typing it, doing it on his own. He probably sent it in the chat before we even got on the air.
What do you mean, Ben? Ben said, I honestly didn't write that. Sure he did, Ben. It's right there on the screen.
See, that's a different profile picture.
Yeah, it is.
I appreciate that, Ben, nonetheless, buddy. I appreciate
that, Ben.
The nod. I didn't know he was going to change his picture, the jerk. Anyway, tonight's topic is, what unsuccessful wrestling gimmick was your favorite? I figured we'd start here. That is why I wanted to do this first, so we can ramble later and get off the air fast if we have to. Ben says, Mike is my champ, I'm afraid, JCC. Not for long there, pal. I got a plan.
So I did catch something right. Huh, okay.
You did. It was almost as bad as you calling me out for the lion tamer gimmick.
Can't put nothing past by me. You got to get up awful early to fool the rooster, JCC.
Cock-a-doodle screw you.
There you go.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. We'll bounce around here. Lyndon, I'll start with you, my friend. What is your favorite unsuccessful wrestling gimmick of all time? Ramblers, go ahead and put yours in the chat there, and we'll get to you guys here in a minute.
Man, you have to start with me on this one because this one I haven't even been able to think about all week because
I'll give you 2 weeks, baby. I'll give you 2 weeks.
Dude, but I was trying to make sure I found a good worker shoot. On this one, I'm gonna pass it off to Sonny because I got to think for a minute.
Wow, I'll give this guy 2 weeks to do homework, Sonny, and he can't even do it in 2 weeks.
Bro, you gave me the worker sheet, man. I have to make sure yours is stoned.
All right, Sonny. What
Come
you
back
got?
to me and I'll have it.
He's hot, and he's spicy, and he's curry man.
He's Curry Man, you say?
Curry man. Yeah.
Where was this guy at Impact? Because I don't remember him.
Yeah.
He sure was.
Yeah.
Google a picture of him and you will lose your mind. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, it was great.
I just found Dan Housen today. You guys know him?
He's amazing.
He's entertaining. Now, what was the guy's name? Dan Curry?
No, Curry Man.
Curry Man.
Curry Man.
Curry.
He teamed up with
That's
Shark
funny.
Boy.
That's funny because
Christopher Daniels.
Oh, wow. I was about to say, that looks like Christopher Daniels right there.
not many people knew that was Christopher Daniels. That's the sad part. But some
There you
of us
go,
who knew
guys. I'll try to give you a shot of it there.
Yeah, that's him.
That is Curry Man.
If you
Now,
knew
you
Christopher Daniels' moveset, you knew that was him being Curry Man.
Exactly. And his body language. And you knew that gimmick wasn't going anywhere, but it was funny as hell.
So was he legitimately trying to make people think that it wasn't him, or was he obviously saying, hey, this is me?
Well, I think he was suicide too at one point, if I'm not mistaken.
It was.
Yep.
It was suicide. So I'm like,
it was in around that
Daniels.
time. He kept rotating characters.
Between Curry Man, suicide, himself, I'm like,
Well, it was doing the feast and fired thing because he got the fired suitcase, and then he had to come back as Curry Man.
Okay, so it wasn't work. Yeah, that was So
and then he came back as suicide.
Kind of the same thing like when Mr. America come, huh?
Yeah. That's funny.
That's funny. Let's go ahead and keep it moving, though. Curry Man, never had heard that one before. I should have known. Coming from Sonny, it was going to be Impact, though.
Oh, well, mine's going to be Impact, too.
You know it.
Mine's going to be Impact, too. So.
Oh, you got yours ready now?
Mm-hmm. Yep. She went Curry Man. I'm going, give me a shark. Yeah, Shark Boy.
Shark Boy was not unsuccessful. Shark Boy's still getting bookings, man.
Awesome. I had my picture of Shark
Yeah,
Boy.
I can't.
He's
I'm gonna have
awesome.
to.
There you go.
I got something for you, Lyndon. I got something just for you, old buddy.
I know you will.
Hey,
I know
it's
you
family
will.
show.
Okay.
That is a fail. You get an F this week. Shark Boy is not an unsuccessful gimmick. Like I said, he's still making towns with that.
Yeah. He signed me an action figure. It was cool.
Me and Sonny can debate.
I don't know if you guys caught that or not, but somebody knowed somebody.
That's why I brought 2 drinks today.
Yeah, same with me. I did too.
Here's the first empty one right here. Empty. First
round
already
one.
Empty.
Round started. All right. Who wants to go next? Tommy or Mike? Tommy, I swear on everything that is on my head.
Come on.
If you say Daphne, I'm going to poke you an eyeball.
He's going to say Daphne.
Go ahead, Tommy. I'm going to let you go now.
Well, I was going to say, it was one of those, it was awful but beautiful at the same time. It made me laugh. It made me cry. It was the Governor in TNA.
The Governor in TNA.
The Governor.
I'm
waiting for Sonny to pop on that one.
Man, y'all's killing me with these TNA references.
I didn't see you going there at all.
I didn't see that one either. That's why I'm like, wait, what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Who's that? Sarah Palin? Who the hell is that?
Yeah, Sarah Palin. Who do you think was played Sarah Palin?
I'll try to give that to you.
That's hilarious.
It's hard to see, I know.
Yeah, who do you think he is?
How long did that last? That was maybe a few months.
Not that long. That was a few months.
He's not digging real hard to know who that is, does he?
No.
Okay.
Why was that unsuccessful? Can you tell me a little bit about the character? Curry Man, I understand. That was pretty easy. And we've done established that Lyndon was wrong. So you got to explain to me why Sarah Palin Jr. was unsuccessful.
It only lasted a couple months. She feuded with the beautiful people, wasn't it? Or she was with the beautiful people or something. Yeah.
So did she let pigeons loose too?
No. Then she, of course, later on she came out as somebody else that I'm not going to say because she already said I had my eye poked out. But anyway,
that was Daphne. I was just looking at. Damn it, Tommy!
That was Daphne.
You're wrong too.
He got
That
you.
was great.
I didn't even know. You jerk.
You had no idea.
No idea. No clue. I was like, oh, she's kind of cute. I wonder why that didn't work.
well, yeah, she is cute.
No, Tommy, you're done talking. You be quiet. It's not your turn anymore. You got me, you jerk. All right, Mike, I'm going to give it to you. You got to do better than the governor or whoever the hell she is.
I'll be Bob.
Daphne.
No, this one was a no-brainer for me because it was a very successful wrestler who had very successful gimmicks, except for this one. I think it only lasted one night on Raw. Corporate Mick Foley.
Corporate Mick Foley?
Yeah, I remember that.
Did he wear a suit and everything?
His hair was slicked back in. He spoke with articulation, for Pete's sakes.
That's a Metallica song, isn't it? Articulation.
Doesn't that have like a corporate?
Darkness
corporate
you. Okay. No, that was from a successful wrestler. So that's one I went with was Mick Foley.
Wow.
I remember when he had the belt, and I think it's after he beat The Rock in that finals of that tournament at the King of the Ring or something like that, and they helped him win the belt, and then he became Corporate Mick Foley. Yeah.
I'm looking this up right now.
I don't know if they refer to him as corporate Mick Foley, but he was dressed in a three-piece suit, and spoke with eloquence and had his teeth in, clean shaven. He was talking like I could speak 5 languages. I have 150 IQ, blah, blah, blah. It just didn't go with the character that he's been with.
Oh, wow.
Yep, he's right.
You
Like I said, I think, yeah.
He kind of looks like I wonder if that's where what was his name? Piss. Not Abyss, but his brother. What was his name? Jacob.
Yeah.
What was his
Mark
Parks.
Joseph Parks.
Joseph Parks.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of the same thing he had going on there, huh? I'm trying to pull up a picture here, but it's not cooperating. Here we go. Come on. Come on. It said, I don't like you doing anything while we're streaming. There it is.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I do.
Well,
Corporate Nick.
I must have been on the WCW bandwagon at that point.
I think it might have been the time that they turned on him and put The Rock as champion, because I remember that he faced like Dwayne Gill. They said like a former wrestler from WCW coming to face Mick Foley in the Crown, and ended up being Dwayne Gill or something like that.
Have you met Dwayne Gill, Tommy?
He was at WrestleCade one year, yeah.
Is that even a question, bro?
I think we need to start taking drinks on workers that Tommy doesn't know.
Yep, that might be helpful.
I had a hard time picking this one. It's not from TNA. It's not Joseph Parks 2.0. I'm still unsure exactly which one I want to pick. Probably going to be the Fat Chick Thriller, Mike Awesome. Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Like
are you
Awesome,
talking about
What time?
the disco Mike Awesome?
Yeah,
When he was like the 70s?
the Fat
I was
Chick
gonna say, 'cause
Thriller.
because he was ECW champion. Mike Awesome was.
No, Mike Awesome was the man. Yeah, but
yeah.
the Fat Chick
But
Thriller
that
gimmick
gimmick
that he
was
ran.
bad.
It was, and actually the reason I chose that one is because the whole thing. I was going to save this until we started talking pros and cons, but I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there. The whole thing with Reginald and Nia, and now Angel Garza. I guess they the Fat Chick Thrillers now. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
We ain't even talking about that.
Yeah. Let's go into the chat here and get a few.
Oh, that was an interesting.
Oh wow,
one I
you
just
guys
thought
have been
of.
rambling. I hear you. They've been. Kenny says the Giant Gonzalez.
Oh,
That sucked.
Yeah.
Lagoon.
badly.
They got
The
that.
Goon.
That was Wild Bill Irwin. Yeah.
This is almost bad as this call. It's Sting. Michael Mann says, "It's the Yeti."
Yet
Is that like Kevin Nash?
What's that?
Wasn't that Kevin Nash?
No, that was Reese. He later became Reese in Raven's Flock.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Kenny Dunn says the Gobbledygooker. That was the easy pick, Kenny. I almost went with that one myself. Ben Cliff says the answer to this question is the Oddities, a bunch of low to mid Carters who the crowd absolutely loved and they got over, and the greatest theme tune ever as well. I wouldn't
Is
say
that
they
when
were
they had
unsuccessful.
ICP?
Had ICP, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I got brownie points if any of you guys could tell me who Golga was in the Oddities.
That was John Tenta,
Atta boy.
Earthquake.
Yeah, the boy, Tommy.
Yeah.
Mantar. That's one.
Yeah.
Duke Drosy. Oz.
Oz. Oh.
Yeah, Oz is pretty bad.
That was terrible.
What was the name of the Kiss knockoff?
Well, see, that was almost one of my
Demon.
picks, Mike. It was the Kiss
Demon.
Demon. The Kiss Demon.
Yeah.
That was almost my pick. If I want to win with Fat Chick Thriller, I was going to pick that one because Kiss is rock and roll, man. And that gimmick, I feel like if it would have come 5 years earlier, it would have been amazing. But they just couldn't. They didn't know what to do with it. Kind of like Glacier. I love Glacier, but WCW had no idea what to do with the gimmick.
No.
Barbie says, Mr. America.
I was gonna say Kerwin White, but
That was also on my list. I loved Kerwin White. Little Mexican dude running around trying to be white. It's hilarious.
Poor Chavo. I was so sad to see
What was
that.
his catchphrase? Right? It ain't white.
And I think that was after Eddie had passed away too.
No, it was
did
before.
that.
It was before.
Or was it before?
Yeah,
Before he passed away.
Dropped it. Yeah.
Then after Eddie passed, he kind of went back to Chavo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because his first match after Chavo died, or after Eddie died, was he fought JBL on the tribute show.
And I had one more on my short list. It was Waylon Mercy. You remember him?
Yes, I was going to pick him as well.
Spivey.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have been injured, took him out of wrestling pretty much. Because essentially he was Bray Wyatt before Bray Wyatt was there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was creepy.
What about Heidenreich?
Heidenreich, yeah, he sucked too.
Oh.
Especially when they put him in the LOD. What are you doing, guys?
Not as much as Mordecai, but
Hey, Mordecai could have been good. Could have been good.
Could have, but
Justin Wortham says, "How about Rockabilly?" Yeah, that one was pretty bad.
What about one from TNA, Sonny? Judas Macias. Remember him?
I was going to say that one. I was going to say Judas Macias, but I was like,
He was in and out really quick.
Let me ask y'all's opinion on something. What about?
Hang on, Mike. Hang on before you throw that out there. Barbie says Mexican White was my second pick. You mean Kerwin White? His name wasn't Mexican White.
Mexican White. Kerwin.
Anyway,
White.
go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Would you consider Dusty Rhodes as Midnight Rider successful or unsuccessful when he was the Midnight Rider?
I got one more $7. I'm not gonna let him catch me, no. Sorry.
It's a wrestling show, John.
Yeah, I mean, it was the second time he tried that because he did in Florida Championship Wrestling, then decided he wanted to do it for NWA. It was all right.
Didn't he also do like 7 or something like that?
That was Goldust.
Yeah,
Goldust. That did 7.
Yeah, that was could have been good, but I loved how he just crapped all over it. He was like, "No, screw you."